The woman get 85, you get 15. It requires a woman more money to dress. And you're not professing your love for what you doing. And until we start teaching this to the younger generation, that's her choices. It's really not the woman's fault. They just dealing with the residue for so many fatherless homes. Oh man, it's 50-50. It ain't 50-50. If you're married, it's 85-15. The woman get 85, you get 15. It requires a woman more money to dress, to take care of herself, to run the household. You're not really good at running a household. A woman knows virtually everything to really run that empire. I'm doing what I do. I protect, provide, and profess. 3 P's that a man show love. So if you're not providing for your woman, you're not protecting her, and you're not professing your love for what you doing. And until we start teaching this to the younger generation, they actually think that a girl supposed to pay for something. Accounts. The one bank account, and that's your joint account, it pays everything that's a necessity to live. The second account, a savings account, where you both agree to put X amount of dollars of that money in it, and it takes 2 signatures to move it. The third and fourth account, she should have her own bank account, and you should have your own bank account. She can do whatever she want to do. She ain't got to check with you and ask, and you can do whatever you want to do, and you ain't got to check with her and ask. And that way, guess what? The bills are paid, you have a roof over your head and a car to drive, you all are trying to save a little bit of money, and you got to have your own life.
Those 2 joint accounts you have together, the bill paying one and the savings. Should the man put in more money than the woman?
Your check, my check, should go into the account. Then the decision is made how much goes into your personal to do what you want to do, and how much goes into my personal to do what I want to do. Keep your damn mouth shut.
There it is. There it is.
Just shut up.
That's right.
Don't say nothing. It's best don't say nothing. There ain't no trying to fix. That way you ain't got to fix. What if you're right? What? What did you say? What did you say? What did you write? What did you write? Are you married? Yes, I do. You actually said that? What if you right? When? I mean, sometimes. What? Boy, your dumb ass ain't gonna make 15. I can tell you that right now. Because I have told women on this show many times, your maximum number of relationships, when a man asks you, say it again?
3.
Is 3. I don't give a damn if you've been with 30 men. When he asks you how many relationships you've been in, 3 is your max number.
I think that is crazy.
Okay.
That is crazy.
Well, tell them 30 and watch how crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all didn't know who that was Steve Harvey simping like he normally do. Jesus Christ. Steve, you have got to stop doing this. This ain't right. When are you gonna learn to stop doing this shit? I don't know where you got your game from, Steve, but Lord have mercy, this ain't it, cuz I can't even lie to you. People have woken up already. It's time for you to just come out and tell the truth now. All that 70s and 80s, get on your knees and love her, please, and it's over with now. Dudes want to know, what does she bring to the relationship? Y'all niggas better not ask that on the date. I'll tell you that. Please don't. I want you to take all that red pill stuff and leave it at home when you're on a date. But people are going to start asking what kind of jobs you have, what kind of job she got. She going to ask, what does she do on her free time? You got your own place or something like that. People want to know this, what kind of bills you're paying. They're going to look at the kind of car she drive and see if she paying the bill on it. They're going to check their Facebook and Instagram and Twitter to see, what you be saying on there. What kind of dudes you got liking your shit. People going to see. So I don't know what you used to do back in your day, because I know you're on your 3rd marriage right now. Well, I think you're on your 4th one. I guess 3rd time is the charm, or the 4th one is the charm. But it ain't going to happen in this day and age. So let's see what kind of simping shit he got going on today.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
You can miss me with that shit. You can miss me with that shit, bro. But I'm gonna play the entire part of that conversation to provide y'all more context.
And that was the first time, man, that I'd ever chose wisely. And it was the best thing, because a woman like an elevator button, man, they can take you up or down. If you get the right one, you got something. You get the wrong one, but it's like a man to a woman. If you get the right man, you can go somewhere.
Right.
You get the wrong man, you off. Like I heard you say one time, well, I was laughing so hard. You said you paid for a divorce.
Yeah.
I said, this dude right here was committed.
But see, I want people to think she was getting a divorce already. I didn't break
That man said committed.
the home
No,
up.
I don't
because
give a damn.
Because you know how people take it and run with it.
Yeah.
She was getting a divorce.
And he
were
owe the
haggling.
money.
Right. Right.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
Steve, no way, dog. Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to invest in my future.
Right.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
Nah, Steve.
This information does no good for men.
It really
does
don't.
no good for men. When you break it down,
You know what? Let's be real, okay? Let's be real, Steve. Steve Knight. This is no good information for men. And Fresh and Fit Podcast is not good information for men. You know, all them kicking bitches out and talking crazy to them. I don't understand how people sit there and watch a 2, 3, sometimes 4 hour live stream of them talking to women. That is so annoying. I just don't know how they do it. You gotta have a perfect balance. It ain't gotta be perfect, but you gotta have a balance on how to talk to these women. Sometimes you might need to get a little, you know, on the left side, and then sometimes you might need to get on the right side. But it don't need to stay. But it don't need to go so far right or so far left. Just a little bit. But you need to always keep it right there in the center. What I mean is that you don't want to be too soft and you don't want to be too tough. Is it hard to find that balance? Yes, it is, because it's probably differs from girl to girl. But you got to find that balance, which is why you go on a date. You gotta figure these women out. Y'all gonna learn game one way or the other. You can't run overseas. Y'all gonna learn, because I'm going overseas too. But I need to figure out the game they playing over there first before I go over there. But y'all gonna learn. This ain't it, Steve.
on to the basics and just say she can make another you today.
That's it.
Literally any woman can make another you. They have the ability to do that. They grow babies. That ain't got nothing to do with this inside that woman, right? Like he said, bro, they can either fucking take you up or bring you down. So when Steve says that's what's wrong with this generation, I guess, of men today, what does she bring to the table? You goddamn right. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. But every man out here has the right to demand requirements from their lady. Every woman out here has the ability, well, that's what the fuck I mean. Women have the ability to reproduce, regardless of what type of woman she is. They all have the ability to procreate.
Hey, Steve, let me ask you something. When you gonna get a new microphone, nigga? You got that trash ass shit. You always had that shit. When you gonna get a new mic?
They all have the ability to develop a motherfucking child in their womb. And so what? You end up knocking the
$20
wrong one
microphone.
up. She could be the fucking worst bitch ever, but she can make another you today. And what else can she do besides make another me? If I'm holding my end of the bargain, she has to be able to do a lot more than just grow a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that wrong with the generation of men today? But granted, it is wrong when these dudes out here ain't bringing shit to the table and they're having requirements.
That's perfect. Like I said, it needs to be a balance.
You need to slide up to the table with. What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children? to have a family. That's our damn job.
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know, how that's working? Who don't need no man?
I'm independent. I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
If somebody could get out there and drop this transmission for you and sandblast your house, why don't you go get your nails done? I'm not trying to reduce a woman to nothing else. Be all you can be. But damn, who don't need a man? That's a lie.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was a perfect. Okay, Steve, that was good. All right. Okay.
I can agree with him on that.
And vice versa. We need women. So it goes both ways. It definitely goes both ways.
I can agree with him on that, man, but you can't be fucking telling men out here not to hold their women to a
That was a good question, Shannon.
certain standard, depending on if they are handling their business as well. I ain't talking about the losers out here who are being brainwashed by the shit they see on social media and expect their women to be able to fucking do this, that, and the third, and they don't even know how to motherfucking change a goddamn lamplight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that, bro. But just like women do, women have the ability to hold their man to a fucking certain standard. Men have every right to fucking hold their women to a fucking certain standard. So to attack men and say that's what's wrong with this fucking generation, what does she bring to the table? You goddamn right, because these bitches out here in these goddamn streets are moving crazy. You fuck around and get a hoe pregnant that don't bring shit to the table. Then you sitting there with your fucking thumbs up your ass.
That's very true. Steve Knight, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd show y'all what Steve Harvey had to say. He back simping again, but in the end, he said something profound. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.